Hey guys, Viggoman here and welcome back to yet another video from Sangra'Qur, this massive medieval desert project that we have been working on for over a year. The previous video was a tour of this entire place and I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I haven't been able to read your comments yet because I am actually recording this in advance. Today we are, as you all know, we're building the Grand Bazaar of Sangra'Qur, and I have had such a fun time building this, and together with you guys we have had a lot of ideas flowing through the Discord chats and on streams and stuff like that. And what we have come up with here I think looks awesome, and we have this main bazaar building which is old, it's grand and it's big, and it's containing a lot of these smaller stalls, market stalls below the vaulted ceilings here, creating like a nice cool shaded area for everyone doing some shopping and things. And then around we have like an organically growing market as well, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna get into the lore behind this a little bit because there's a little bit of things there as we kind of take a look at everything in detail later on in the video. But in general we have this main building and then some organic growing markets around it. I have also spent some time planning ahead, trying to figure out where the roads will lead from here on out, so that the later sections of this area of the city will be easier to build. And also been spending some time back at the harbor because there was some feedback that the harbor felt a little empty, and I gotta say I agree. So I've been spending some time adding some things here and there to make it come alive. And with all that being said, let's finish off the timelapse for today and move over to the tour part where we take a look at everything that has been built in detail. Let's start the tour off here with an aerial view as we always do, but we're a little further back than I guess we usually do for these tour parts. That's just because I want to show you how the bazaar is located, related to the harbor here, and I think it looks so cool the way it kind of grows tall behind everything here, and I think it fits a lot. It's also centered, I guess everything is centered on circle, but as you can see, like the main road going through the Grand Bazaar here leads to this statue and then straight towards the centerpiece of the harbor here, which is really cool. Quickly before we take a look at the bazaar, I'm just going to show you some of the things that we have added here alongside here. We've added some of these places for beggars to sit. So they have like a cup and some food and some coins, and also added like a little chicken coop along here for chickens to run around. In front of the tax office we've actually added an independent weight person, or a weight office or something like that where like you can come here and you can weigh stuff and pay and kind of make sure you have the money before you go to the tax office, so you don't get any surprises there. You can kind of do that, and it takes a little bit for the work, but it's better than getting in there and not being able to pay up or anything like that. So it's a little independent tax collector there. We have some horse manure along here and some flies. Let's see, further on here we have added some indents to the ground kind of being washed out by the water. Some seagulls. And we have a notice board right here, so people can like put up a note like I need some crew for my ship, or I need this and that transported, and stuff like that, you know. Let's see, we have a tilted cart, or a cart that crashed, and you can see stuff has fallen down into the water here. Not an ideal situation, but yeah, looks pretty funny. And then we built this over here. And it's you can see what it is. It's like a cart for it has a name. I can't remember what it's called right now, but like for one of the lords, as you probably know, the district behind here will be for a lot of the lords of the city. So maybe one of the lords are getting on a ship or something, so he will sit inside there, and then there's two people carrying him down. So that looks pretty fancy like that. We even added a little shop here for selling good luck potions, good luck juice, you can see on the sign here. And it's basically just a scam, I guess, but people will buy anything to make sure they survive the boat trip. And yeah, I've also added some stalls down at the base here in front of the bazaar, just selling all sorts of stuff. And apart from that, I've added a lot of other things just to make it come alive around here. Now, let's take a look at the Grand Bazaar, the main part for today. So you come up here and through this stair, I guess, and you have this main street going through the Grand Bazaar. It's partly covered here with these shade cloths, and it's pretty cool. In the middle there's a little water feature here, and my idea is that it's sort of a speed bump or something like that to make sure horses and stuff don't ride through here too fast. So if you're coming here with a cart, you'll kind of have to snake your way around it a little bit to slow down, just to make it a little safer. So yeah, and this leads all the way through here where we have this other market, or outside organically growing market, and there's a little plaza as well in front of it. We have a massive bell tower as well, and this is to call the bells on when the market opens and when it closes. So let's walk back, and I will tell you a little bit of the lore of this place. So back in the day, there used to be a monopoly on the market here. So the entire market was run by the king and the king and the nobles, I guess, of Sangra'Qur. That has changed now, but back in the day, there was one guy in charge, or one, yeah, I guess there was a monopoly on trading inside here. So everything that was sold here went straight to the king, and I guess it didn't really work over time. It was hard having an economy where the king sold anything, so, or not himself, but people working for the king. So over time, or they decided to actually make this a place where you come in and you rent a spot for selling. So that's actually what we have here. There's one on this side and then one on the other side, where you can come in here and you can rent the spot, or you can come in here and pay a little bit to be able to set up a stand here. And these stands are fairly stationary, like it's not a temporary short-term type of thing. They're here for quite a while. So you come in here and make a deal, like, can I stand over there for 3 months, and you pay up and they take some notes and stuff. And it also acts as some sort of a reception. So if you're new, or you'll see it's quite crowded in here and quite busy. You can come in here and say, do you have anyone selling olive oil? And they'll say, yeah, we have one, and then they'll kind of point you in the direction. So it kind of works in like a reception for this place. So yeah, let's just walk around here. We have all these sorts of shops, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And I love the way it feels very busy in a way. So I really like, yeah, the vibe in here. So let's go over to this other side as well. And the same goes for here. There's one of these receptionists here and one over there. Yeah, same goes for that. So there's two in either side here. We have all sorts of stuff. We have gems, we have rugs, spices, yeah, amphoras, everything is being sold in here. Fish as well, and some lamps. So as you can see, all sorts of stuff are being sold in here, and as I've said again, such a cool, busy vibe just walking around here. And I love the massive vaulted ceilings as well. It looks really cool. So yeah, basically everything you can imagine you can get at this place. This is, as I said, connected to this organically growing market around it, and I think this will be as big as it is right now. But then I'm imagining that there will be some streets. This will be a main street, by the way. You can see it connects over there. But maybe some of the smaller streets between houses here, we can have some more shops as well, kind of indicating that the market has grown out of its place and organically just filling more and more of the city. So I think that would be a cool little feature as well. But yeah, let's take a quick look at some of these outside stalls as well. And again, you can come on the server here and check it out for yourself if you want to as well, to take a look at every little detail there is around here, because there are a lot. Now let's go back inside again, and I will show you the upstairs so you can get up here. And now it's important that you remember that this used to be a big monopoly run by the king, and there were special people working here for the king running this place, but now, or not anymore. Oh, whoops. This is a little bit darker than... This is very dark. Let's get some glowstone in our hand so we can see a little bit. Whoops. There we go. I need to put some light in here. Yeah, but anyway, so this is no longer run by the king. So we come up here, and this is actually where the people that used to run this lived. And there's still some people here like working, like the facilitation of the reception and stuff like that is still done by the king, and I guess the king takes a lot of the profit, but it's not like actually selling or running all the stalls. So up here is like a little house almost, and this is where the people working here would sleep. So a lot of the previous stalls would be run by people up here and stuff like that. So here we have a lot of beds, but they're all abandoned. There's no one living here anymore. So yeah, just like a ruin of how it used to be in the past. But I think it's cool, and it tells a little story as well that yeah, there used to be more people, or it used to be run in a different way, I guess. It just tells a story of age. Also, I like this little feature here. Upstairs, there's this, or up on the roof, there's this shade cloth that is, yeah, it's falling apart. It's very old. Oh, let's just do some parkour down here. We actually have a little storage area thing up here, but as you can see, it's not really being used. But there are some people that still come up here. Maybe the few people that work here can come up in the evenings or afternoons and just relax a little bit here. Can get a little fire as well. And there are even some bedrooms in these towers around here. So back in the day there might be more beds in here because yeah, there's a lot of places for people to sell. But now they're used like for the few people that actually work here. So here's one bed, and some of these are empty, like not empty, but this one here you can see it's abandoned. There's no one living here anymore. So yeah, I think that's a cool little feature. Apart from that, we can go through here and go up to the bell tower. This is heavily inspired by Morocco because as some of you know, I was in Morocco yeah, a month ago or something. Yeah, so I was very inspired by walking down the markets of Morocco, which was pretty cool. So I love this tower here, looks really cool. On the opposite side here we have more of the same, I guess. You can see it's not maintained that well up and around here, but we have again some bedrooms for some of the few people living here. I guess it's better for them. They have more privacy now. They have like their own little condo tucked in between here. This right here is actually the office for the master of here, the market master. So this is like where he does all of his accounting and things like that. So it's a little bit bigger, and he has like this cool little back area, lounge area. And I wanted to play a story that like he loves to drink some wine. So most of the day he just lays here on his duvet, is that what it's called, and drinks wine. There's barrels and yeah, everything, mugs, flasks, everything around here. So yeah, a wine lover, but he runs the market. And then this other one here used to be an old storage building as well, because logically when you run the entire thing, you'd like to have some storage in here, but you don't need it anymore now because the people running the stalls probably have a workshop somewhere or their own storage area. So this is mostly abandoned as well. So that's really cool. I think that's about it for the Grand Bazaar and the market surrounding it. And I gotta say, I'm very happy with it. I just really like the style of it, and it's big. It's very big. but I think it fits with the general style of Sangra'Qur. And for the future, we will be working on this area around here. And as you can see, there's like multiple layers here. And down here, there's going to be a little lake that will connect to the harbor. So you can see there's like this little river or creek just flowing through here. I think that looks pretty cool as well. And there's going to be a slave market on this side. And all the way on top of the hill here, which I might artificially enhance, make it bigger and cooler. But there's going to be some sort of temple or palace or library up there. So for the future, I'm very excited for this place. I have so many ideas in my mind. And again, if you have any ideas for stuff we should add around here, definitely let me know with a comment on today's video, or join my Discord and leave a comment or some pictures even in the Sangra'Qur chat, which is awesome. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggoman, and I'm out.